How's it going, everyone? It's Vivi and welcome back to the channel. So Paris Games Week's media showcase has ended. My thoughts on it? I found it interesting. I know some of you probably got a bit disappointed because they showed games from like last year, but what made it interesting for me is that they showed more footage of The Last of Us Part 2. We got footage like back in PS6 2016, quite a while back. We got some Peter Parker gameplay from the upcoming Marvel Spider-Man game for PlayStation 4. Not only that, Sucker Punch's new IP, this thing they've been working on secretly this whole time, it finally got revealed. And actually that's the biggest thing I was expecting to see during the showcase, and we finally got it. Now their project, titled Ghost of Tsushima, was the first thing showed during the showcase. The moment I saw the trailer, I had this feeling that this game was being made by Sucker Punch. I was screaming Sucker Punch. They've been working on this game for 3.5 years. Looking at this trailer, I knew it was Sucker Punch. It shows. The visuals are just stunning. And the thing with Sucker Punch, they're very secretive and they work on games one at a time, and they're known for taking time when it comes to revealing their project. So looking at this, we can now all understand that the team is going more towards a mature route. Now the link of this trailer will be in the description below. The game is rated 16 and up by the PEGI European system. Now the story takes place in 1274 feudal Japan, Tsushima, where we control one of the last remaining samurais. We have to fight against the invasion of the Mongol Empire, which is based off an actual historical event. Here's what Sony had to say about the game. The year is 1274. Samurai warriors are the legendary defenders of Japan until the fearsome Mongol Empire invades the island of Tsushima, wreaking havoc and conquering the local population. As one of the last surviving samurai, you rise from the ashes to fight back, but honorable tactics won't lead you to victory. You must move beyond your samurai traditions to forge a new way of fighting, the way of the ghost, as you wage an unconventional war for the freedom of Japan. Now the trailer is not gameplay, it's more of a cinematic trailer. Do we know anything about the gameplay? We do. Sucker Punch shared a few things during an interview, which was shown after the showcase. It's an open world action stealth adventure game, where you have a lot of freedom. The game doesn't tell you where to go according to the art director Jason Connell. An open world game, controlling a samurai, I think a lot of people will like the idea. Now according to creative director Nate Fox at Sucker Punch, he explained that they wanted to keep the open world aspect when making games. That's one thing they really loved working with when they were busy with Infamous. Now as for this video, I mentioned the interview, the link will be in the description below. Now during this interview they showed like a few posters of Sly, that awesome looking Sly Cooper cane. I don't know, there was just something about this moment. You get this awe feel, like a very nostalgic feel when looking at this part of the interview. Now another interesting thing was brought up on Ghost of Tsushima. Everything you see, all locations, all scenery, it's all in-engine. It's not pre-rendered. In-engine I think means in-game assets with the audio, but some of the effects are tweaked here and there, you know, to give it a more cinematic feel. Now of course what you're seeing right now will not be 100% like what you're gonna see once you play the game, but these scenes overall, that's pretty much what they're gonna look like. Which looks fantastic. As for the release date, no release date. I mean, they just announced it. I guess it's normal. We didn't have any gameplay, so we're going to have to wait. Not only does the game look beautiful, but I'm just happy that they finally announced their project. Scott Rode had played this game back in 2015, he said it was fun, and people were jumping to the conclusion, oh, that maybe it's Infamous, or maybe Sly Cooper. Well, here's the thing about Infamous. They do love the series, of course, they made it. If anything, in the future, if they return to one IP, I'd say it'd be Infamous. But for now, they moved on. Even Sony themselves said that they will not retire any old IPs, meaning Infamous could return in the future. And the same thing goes for Sly Cooper, or should I say Sly Cooper 5, which is the most anticipated game in the series. Also, with their project finally announced, thus comes the end of the Sly Cooper 5 developer debate. No more, oh, I think Sucker Punch is working on Sly 5. No more of that. Will they go back to Sly? No. Sly Cooper is now left in the hands of Sanzaru Games. Am I mad? No. I was expecting it. And Brian Ryan Fleming from Sucker Punch himself, he said that Sly is in good hands, aka Sanzaru Games. So Sanzaru Games it is, and it should be. You guys might disagree, but hear me out. They started Sly Cooper and the whole time travel thing, so they should finish what they started. I'm not saying Sly 5 is gonna happen. We'd love for it to happen, but if we do get another Sly Cooper game, it's going to be made by Sanzaru. Plus, think of it this way, Sly Cooper isn't exactly dead. We have the TV show to look forward to. Are we going to get any sort of teaser at PlayStation Experience, which is taking place in December? No. CEO of one of the companies working on the TV show, Blockhead Entertainment, Brad Foxhoven, he said that we won't be getting any sort of teaser at any of the Sony press conferences. So maybe early 2018 it is. But other than that, guys, I hope I answered your question. So other than that, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think of Sucker Punch's new game? Did you even think it was by Sucker Punch when you first saw the trailer? I don't know if you watched the show live, but yeah. Also, what did you think of Sony's conference at this year's Paris Games Week? Was it bad? Was it terrible? Was it so-so? Leave all your thoughts in the comments. And as always, I've been Vivi, and thank you so much for watching.